The World Snooker Championships are over, so the question you have to ask is, where on earth am I going to get my daily fill of snooker? Where? Where on earth am I going to get this daily fill? Well, this question's going to be answered right now. Here. Hello everyone and welcome to part 22. 22 it is, isn't it? Part 22 of my Snooker 19 pro career with Neil Robertson, and whilst I can't be Dennis Taylor or John Virgo, at least I'm better than Peter Ebdon at commentary. So, I know it was a bit of a random one, but the World Championships are over, that's a devastating thing, but the snooker content continues, and just before we start, just an apology, but there wasn't a video yesterday. If you guys don't know, I'm currently doing my arty levels, and they start in about a fortnight, and just sometimes there's just not time to record a video, and sometimes you just can't get them out, and that's what I did say in my channel update, which I released about a week ago, which you guys can go and see, so I don't have to talk through it all. And that sometimes there'll just be the odd day that isn't there. So I'm going to make the decision, and this definitely contradicts what I said about 40 seconds ago about your daily fill, is that this series is going to go to once every 2 days. So starting from now, every 2 days, the series is going to come out rather than daily, just so I can keep it to a schedule and not disappoint you guys by not bringing episodes out. So the series will be out from here, if you like, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, but it's not going to be a schedule in terms of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday every week. It's just simply going to be every 2 days. So the timings each week will alternate, if that makes any sense. But if you remember, the last time out we played against Ken Doherty, beats Crafty Ken 3-2. And now we've got possibly the biggest match of our career so far, really, against Graham Doherty. Now we played against Kyron Wilson in the Paul Hunter Classic, and we played against Sean Murphy in the Shanghai Masters. But for me, this just seems a bit of a bigger game with bigger permutations. Now, arguably, you could say our 3 games against Yan Bingtao, all of which we've lost, are bigger, because Bingtao is actually ranked higher than Dot, which doesn't really seem to make much sense. But of course, Graham Dot's a world champion, so's Crafty Ken. But Graham Dot, cracking player, and it's going to be a real challenge to try and beat him. But look at that prize money for winning today's match. And if we do win today's match, we're going to the last 16. So very exciting stuff. So let's get on with it, shall we? Again, I've probably yapped too much there, but I just wanted to make things clear. It's going to be a bit of a turbulent few weeks on the channel with level studies, but I hope that's something you guys can all understand. I think by moving the series to once every 2 days, I can nicely fulfill that requirement to doing a video once every 2 days, so I think we should be absolutely fine. But a good match this should be, Robertson against Dot. In theory, we are the favourites to win, but if you look at our record against big players, we've not exactly had the best record. But very nice venue here. Again, it's a big tournament if you take the international out of it. Technically, we're back where we were this time last week. But let's not dwell on the fact that Judd Trump's won the championship. And let's get on with the break. Now, a bit of an advertisement actually while I'm here. It's a very unorthodox way to start, I have to say. It's not been much talk about Snooker 19. Where's the cue ball going? Where's the cue ball going? We're just about okay. Whew, that would have been a bad start. Really bad start. Really bad first shot, wouldn't it? I will be doing a World Snooker Championship review with my good friend Captain Goodspeed over on his channel, probably in about 2 hours' time, if you are watching this on time. Where's the cue ball going for Graham Dot? Oh dear. That's not a good start for Graham Dot. I think I'll talk a little bit about the podcast in a minute. Goodness me, Graham Dot. Well, that's a bit of a howler, isn't it, for you? Not a good start, and is this our way in? Well, dearie me, Graham Dot.
He's playing for the right corner here.
But before I do forget, the podcast will be with Captain Goodspeed on his channel as part of the Tuesday Night Live podcast, even though it's on a Thursday, at 8 PM. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to come along. It's a great laugh. But also, of course, you can watch it on demand if you like. So if you are tuning in late, then that's no real problem. Just trying to figure out how to break into these balls. Let's see how this goes. Might be a disaster, but at least the blue ball goes in. Oh, we managed to get a red. That was a bit lucky. There was one hanging out anyway, but that's good to get a red from there. Very peculiar from Graham Dot. I don't really think we discussed that shot enough. I couldn't quite believe that, really. Absolutely bonkers. First shot of the game, what do? Put the cue ball in. But we've tried to play it off the cushion, and we're not badly on the black. You know, I'll take that position. But of course, can we get past the red? Didn't really assess this. I don't think we can. So that was a bit of a silly one. Didn't really consider that, and I was kind of thinking, oh, there's a black there, and we should go for that. I was a little bit washed away and ignored that. So it's going to be a tricky blue, which we're going to have to take on here. And I have to say, position won't be fantastic. But let's try and get it in while long pot success. Certainly isn't that bad. And it did rattle off both the chores, but luckily we're alright. The jaws. But luckily we're just about okay. I think we can cut a red in here. But providing we can't, there's always a decent safety shot. Do we go for this?
The rest won't make this any easier.
See, I'm really tempted. But it's the black. The black's still not on, is it, if we get this red? See, I think we can play a good safety shot here. Let's just... actually, we probably can't, because I was thinking to get to the right-hand side of the pink. Now I'm going to take this pot on. Got to be in it to win it, I suppose. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh, just out. Just out. Hit both jaws off. I looked at the line of that and I thought, it's going to go here. It's going to go. It's going to be fine. But goodness me, what on earth has Graham Dott... No, surely not. Where's the cue ball again? Where's the cue... Oh, my God. Graham Dott has had the worst start possible here. But really annoyingly... I mean, we can get a plant, I suppose. But we've got to hit this bob on, as in this has got to hit the red ball on the pocket pretty neatly. But we can get into the reds if we do that, so we might as well have a go. That'll do. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for much more there. But Graham Dott, off to an absolute disastrous start. He's had, what, 2 shots? Potted the cue ball on one of them. Nearly potted it again there. Infuriatingly, though, there's not a hell of a lot on again. There's this blue, but for some reason I'm not feeling too confident about that. But it's really got to go into the middle, I would say, here. Good shot, though. Goodness me, the cue ball went flying there. But just as a matter of luck, really, we've ended up on a red through some good positional play. But no, we started well here, haven't we? I think the Bing Tao loss showed us that we can't get cocky and go, oh, look at us. But the beauty is here, there's 2 shots available, and I think I will take the pink. Just got to be careful on position here.
Pace is very important.
Pink's fine, good pot. No, can't get ahead of ourselves here.
13.
Let's have a look what's on there. There's a potential plant of some sort there, but I don't really fancy that. What's that red up? I know there's a red up bulk. What's that like? That's probably our best chance. I don't mind those because they're similar to potting the greens that are up there sometimes. So we haven't got to hit this with much power as well because we have got the bulk colours that will kind of come to save us. But as you can see, we didn't need much power. And so it's right in the middle of the pocket.
14.
But, ooh, blue doesn't quite go, does it now? Does it actually? You got to have your angles bang on, and I don't quite think there would be, so in light of that, I don't fancy that. I don't know, actually. Might be a risk worth taking, so it'll be a cracking position. But I think we are going to go for this brown, and maybe limit position a little bit.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner.
Oh, pot looks good. That's a nice crisp pot. And actually, the position's not all too bad. So, we should be glad we potted that. We'd have let Graham Dott in else. Just taking a sip from my cup of tea. So, apologies if you can hear the slurp. And well, not the slurp, but the gulping. But I have finished my drink now, so that's okay. Good shot. And that just moves the pink. Where's the cue ball? How's it looking?
19.
Pretty straight on the pink. Goodness me, we're not playing half bad here, are we? It's not something we tend to say.
What a top pot that.
Oh, this needs to pull up, this needs to pull up. I don't want to be behind the blue, but we're okay.
25.
Now, we could do with taking both of these reds, really. Trying to think how we can get on the pink/black. Pot's going to be fine. That was a nice straight one, and not the best position,
On the pink here.
but it'll do. But will blue give us better position on this pot now? Yeah, I think it will, so that's what we'll go with.
We know what a prolific
I want to be
one
careful on the
is,
angle though,
so
we don't want to be
assuming
too close to the red. But that's just about bob on. It gives us a
no
chance to
surprises
pot this
there.
one as well, actually.
Long pots are his speciality.
But that one looks good, this one here, so that's what we'll pot. Fingers crossed. But a really good start here. Graham Dot not really had a look in. Okay, we played safety shot, I forgot. No, we missed one, and then Graham Dot, he could have played a plant, but goodness knows what he played. I don't really get what he played at all. So, I think we're going to go for the yellow here. I know it seems a silly shot. Do we go for the yellow, actually? We want to get back on a red, but the problem is we're quite close winning the frame, but Graham Dot could come back into it. But I think this looks okay. It's a little bit of a tricky one, admittedly. Never nice, these angles. And we're going to have to hit it with a bit of pace. But it's there. Good pot. And what's position like? That red that's gone towards the middle, that's certainly potable. So we got a little bit of luck with that. But even if we hadn't, to be fair, there's a few reds that actually might not have gone. It would have been close. So again, a little bit of luck. That red's come with the 30-day money-back deal, if you like.
He's using the rest here, which makes it a little more challenging.
That's a good pot. So, with this blue,
Quality shot with the rest. Not easy at all.
another red, another colour,
39.
the frame is ours. Which I think we can be very happy with. I'm just trying to work out how we're going to get down to that red. Problem is, we want to get it to that sort of area, but we don't want to pop the cue ball. What I'm trying to do is get it off that cushion and down towards this area where the white cursor ends. Again, we could play a bit of backspin, I suppose. But try and get... No, it doesn't work, does it? It can't get to the other side, so... I think we're going to try and just have to play this soft. And then... probably just maybe play... The angle's not great though, is it, unfortunately? So we're just going to have to play in this soft. And play with some backspin. The pot was always going to be fine. There's no issue with that. Now, does the blue block the pot? No, it doesn't. So, not done badly there. But this is needed for the frame. It'd be a great way to start this match.
Onto the left corner.
That's a good pot.
Beautiful.
Wonderful shot.
Now, are we on the colour? I think we are. We're on the black. And with this black, this would
Just the
definitely
black,
secure the
right,
frame.
Nice.
And we're one up. We are one up
Effectively shuts down the
against
opponent in this frame.
Graham Dot,
52.
former world champion.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket.
Might as well play on, bit of
Great
experience.
shot.
I haven't played this game for a few days, admittedly, but that's a good start. I'm not going to gloat about it and get all on my high horse too much, because that wouldn't be the best thing to do.
Looking to pop this
But
into
certainly the
right
best
corner.
frame we've played in a few anyway,
In
so
it goes.
we'll take that very positively. Very, very positively.
56.
Think after this red, well, if we can get the red, that is, it might be end of break. The red's not there anyway. It was going to be a tight pot. But only 4 reds on the table now, so 59 remaining. And Graham Dotts does concede the first frame, and it is 1-0 to Robbo. So, good stuff. Now, for unbelievably, and I think that proves how we dominated the first frame, only Graham Dott's third shot of the game.
This is a great opportunity to really turn.
Will he come close to potting the cue ball this time?
Thank you. The second frame.
I wouldn't really want to win this match, to be honest, by Graham Dott playing poorly. Again, I wouldn't really see much point in that. But goodness me, again, a shocking break-off. What I want to know is, where's Graham Dott and what have you done with him?
He's going for the left corner pocket.
Really nice.
Good way to start. And again, we're in the driving seat again. He left an easy red to start us off and an easy way to get into the pack. So, that's exactly what we did. However, position's definitely compromised. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. But it all relies, really, if we can get on this brown. If we don't get the brown, then he's not going to be... yeah, that's a good pot. But if we didn't get the brown, he wouldn't have been
Excellent position.
beaten or... what's the word? Punished, that's the one. Goodness me. Beaten? What am I on about? Well, I suppose that's a way of punishment, if you think about it, but let's gloss over that. He wouldn't be punished for making the poor break-off, but that's a good red. However, I'm a little bit worried now. Have we got lucky with position? I think we have. I was thinking when I picked that, I thought, no, it's not going to work here. I just know it because of the amount of reds in and around that area, so it was going to be tricky. But let's have a look at this pink. Good long pot once again. Didn't really want to hit that green on the way back, and that literally means that we don't get anywhere near back. So it's going to be a long pot, but I think it'll be rewarded, not for playing safe here. I think it should be not an easy pot, but a good chance.
He's playing the pot here.
And if we miss it, well, Graham Dott's back in, but that's a good pot. A little bit unfortunate hitting the red on the way back.
13.
Again, that slows the cue ball down a bit. And to be honest, we haven't really got position or anything. That pink doesn't go to the middle. So even if we fancied playing that, we can't. Brown. Now, this is a very tricky one. We might go more in line with a safety here, to be honest.
Half a chance here.
But it was a bit of a shot to nothing in the end, actually. We got the pot. And our long pots, I have to say, if I say so myself, are becoming pretty good now. And I think that's something that, if you perfect those, then it can help your game massively. Trying to work out where to put this cue ball, to be honest. Because there's no value in the black and the pink. But again, couldn't really play with any
18.
side or anything. We could play with side, but we couldn't play with any bottom to bring it back
Tricky shot here.
towards the bulk. But couldn't really play with any, well, enough top anyway to get necessary power. But we are getting into really good position, even though it looks ridiculous. I think our luck might have run out. Yeah, it has on this occasion. I was thinking we could have just been on that red, but we're not. What are these two like here? Because this could be end of break. So we're going to have to consider this. They look a bit dubious to me. That would be a bit of a long pot attempt, wouldn't it? Goodness me. I think we'll play a safety here then.
He's got to be
Hopefully
careful
don't
not
leave
to
that red on
overhit
that's
this.
there. The one that we couldn't get to before, if you like. Where's the cue ball, though? Where's the cue ball? Where's the cue ball going? I mean, that was a bit of a disaster, because we've just left the exact ball that we were talking about. So we didn't really consider that one too much.
Half a chance, but chance
But
nonetheless.
Graham Dott's got a chance now. Can he get his first pot on the board? Way! But, oh dear.
That's a
Straight
good
away, no
sign.
position.
He's lost position here.
1.
Yeah, don't worry, folks. He wasn't going to get the pot there. But he's left the cue ball pretty safe.
Nicely played.
Graham Dott. 1.
Let's play a shot to nothing here. I don't think we can get this red. It'd be lovely if we could. But this red we're playing, it relied on a bit of accuracy, certainly.
Shot here.
But we'll take on the safety. And yeah, it's a shot to nothing. And that is in a pretty decent position. We'll take that. Of course, we'd have potted
Safety here.
The red would have been fine because it would have been the colour we were going for. But it put Graham Dott in a bit of a mess. Now, I don't like these fine cuts, I must admit. But it would be a shot that would be, well, impossible to turn down. But it's not a conclusive one that it'll go in.
Pace is key.
As that's just shown. And that could be a big mistake. Those are tricky shots, and they are with fine margins. But the issue is you can't play them soft, because all you'll do is be trapped.
That's not worked out.
Not give yourself any position. So, with hindsight being a wonderful thing, yes, we could have played a safety there. Of course we could. But I think Graham Dott's finally going to come to life here. 2 pots in a row, goodness me. No, we can't take the mick. You know, it was only for 1 frame. And yeah, I think he's in the driving seat, but goodness me, that didn't last long. He failed his test pretty quickly. But has he left anything here? I have to say, nothing that's really that tempting, but there's no safety shot particularly. Maybe we can play thin on this red, and or we could just play thin on that red, I suppose, and try and get it behind the bulk colours. It's worth a shot, isn't it? No, we are not going for that. To be fair, that's a pot we could have gone for, but we'd have to have been pretty ambitious to get that. But the idea was to get it in the bulk, and that's what we've done. We haven't got the snooker on him, I don't think. He can get to that one, though. That's a bit unfortunate. It was with the right intentions. Again, you're not going to get every single snooker.
That's a top shot.
You know, or get a safety that limits pots. So, it was one of those. We weren't going to get a pot. And we tried our damnedest at a safety, but we didn't quite get it. But what these big players on Snooker 19 have is the finesse to keep it around the pink and the black. You'll notice in the last frame that we kind of were trying to juggle the... I thought he was going for the one that was by the... close to the middle pocket there. I was going, what the hell is he doing? But, oh, goodness me, he's missed the green. What these good players have, though, is an ability to stay around the pink and the black, which we certainly haven't got. That being said, I think we've got the measure of our opponents in long pots. Again, usually, maybe 5, 6 out of 10 of those go in from players. So, it's completely understandable that they don't. I just think that I've got the long pots pretty much down to a T. But for once, we're nice on a black, and we'll take that every day of the week. But where are we going to be now? Luckily, we're on this red, but we might not have been. And to be fair, we didn't play the best shot there. You know, in terms of the pot and the position. But we say this every episode. It's a lovely continuing theme.
Having a go at the yellow.
The yellow's better than the smack in the face. And once again it is. Too hard on that one though. Probably expected that we needed more to come back down the table. But this provides a little bit of a problem here, to be honest. Yeah. Because the safety is very tricky from here. I suppose we'll just try and play a bit of a shot to nothing again.
He'll be conscious of not overhitting this.
Get it up the table. Now, if that had been a little bit harder, we could have got it behind the brown.
Robertson.
The pink certainly doesn't block the way to the red, so he could pot this. But he's playing a safety, trying to get it behind the green. And that's not certainly the worst thing to do, so fair play to Dotty there. Graham Dott. Another shot to nothing here.
He doesn't want to play this with too much pace.
No, not quite there, but this direction of the cue ball looks good. Again, probably a percentage or two harder and would have been snuck behind the yellow and he'd been in real trouble. Just all about refining those shots, but unfortunately, the red he'd got before, he's tucked up behind the green. And I think it's advantage Graham Dott now. It's been one of those scrappy frames where the AI tend to take advantage, but goodness me, they're rubbish at these sorts of pots. He's just missed that, and that's unbelievable. But the thing that is always so frustrating when a player misses a pot is that he hasn't left anything on. And again, it's just not quite hard enough. That's a part of our game that I've been conscious that we need to improve our safety.
He's taking this on.
Again, a little bit harder, and that red wouldn't be on at all.
So close,
but he's missed it.
That'll annoy him.
Well, he's really been too aggressive here, I think, Graham Dott. Because now that looks very tempting.
He's going for it.
And it's basically a straight pot. Okay, you could say we got a little bit lucky, and of course, Graham vice versa. But once we pot this blue, I have to say that I don't really know where we go from here. I'm going to try and hit the reds. It's not going to happen, but it's worth a go. No, it's not quite hard enough, is it?
He's lost position here.
Yeah, alright, okay, Hendon. I know we've lost position.
6.
Oh, no, not quite. So, it's a very tense frame. There's only 2 reds left. It's not going to be like the last one where we dominated.
He'll be playing
So,
safe
we're going to have to just tap this red and try our best to get back up the table. I mean, you're not telling me there's a pot on from there, so not hitting with too much power is okay. We weren't going for a snooker as such.
Neil Robertson, 6.
But we are 10 ahead. There's 43 remaining. Potting both of these reds would be cracking. But what has Graham Dott played here? He might have played a sublime shot. Let's have a look. Well, he's not done badly there, to be fair to him.
Safety.
Yeah, pretty good. Now, it's all about whether we hit this black, which I think we will. So I'm going to play the other side of this red, which is a little bit of a risk. It's not a shot I would like to play.
The success of this shot is reliant on perfect pace.
Too hard, that is. Too hard, too hard. For once, it's too hard. But are we going to be saved by the blue? Are we going to be saved by the blue, or can he get to this red? He can get to the red. He can get to the red, definitely. But he's not going to play. He's playing a safety. How odd. Where's the cue ball going? Where's the cue ball going? Graham Dott's potted the cue ball again.
Could cost him.
Oh dear, Graham Dott.
Neil Robertson.
He's having a clanger.
Chosen to play on here.
And we'll take those 4 points, and we'll take another one. Oh dearie me, Dotty. Really not good. We'll pop both of these if we want for good measure. No, we're not quite gonna. That's fine.
1.
But goodness me. Unbelievable. Potted the cue ball again, and Graham Dott, I think it's fair to say he's not been in the best of form so far. Well,
4.
it's a tough red. We've not given ourselves the easiest. But you have to say, if we pot this red, we are really in the driving seat now for that second frame. And a 2-frame lead that I really wouldn't expect against Graham Dott. I don't know about you guys. Come on, red. Yes, what a fantastic pot. Get in there.
5.
Now, I would quite like to take the pink, but I think the blue would give us a much better position. Yeah. Got to get the blue first, which is something Graham Dott didn't do earlier. Not been the best frame from us, admittedly, but we've certainly potted things where Graham hasn't.
Really good.
And it's just the green and the yellow needed to win the frame. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Again, it's all the percentages game. Don't tell me I've snookered myself. I don't want to hear that. I think I have. Oh dear. Oh, Christ above. You know when you need one ball to win a frame? We're way off that green. I could tell you that as soon as we hit the shot. Goodness me. One shot off winning the second frame.
12. Graham Dott, 4.
And we snookered ourselves again. Deary me.
He doesn't want to play this with too much pace, or he
Yeah,
could
shut
leave
up.
his opponent on.
I'm rubbish at getting out of these. You'll know this from my general game. We could come off the cushion with this, but again, not really too sure. Closer to there. There we go. That'll do. And that has not ended up too badly. Okay, you can get a really tight angle. Very tight. Now, because we're giving away 4 points, we could get this, you know. Oh, that's desperately unlucky. Where's the cue ball again, Graham? No, not quite there. But because we lost those 4 points there.
That's a really good safety.
Well, we actually had the frame wrapped up, didn't we? I completely... that was a bit of an oversight, that was. I think I didn't need the green. Of course, barring snookers or anything like that. And that's a bit of a howler. But I don't think he'll pot all 5 of these balls. If he does, we'll lose frames. And we've lost frames like this before.
No.
Oh, but he's missed
quite.
that. God blimey.
Though, but that won't provide
Not giving us the
any
easiest green, I have to decide to take this frame. So we get the green, it's 3 points. That puts 25 ahead. Yeah, we'll take it, barring snookers. And the green's there. Never going to be the easiest angle on the brown, but the brown will definitely secure the frame. Goodness me, this is a hard pot. Just got to hope
Not an easy one,
and
but
pray.
a half chance.
Ooh, just about missed, unfortunate. But there's no
Robertson.
chance of him getting any potting opportunity
Ace
there.
is key with this shot. He doesn't want
Well,
to
he might
overhit
get
it.
one, but he's tried to get the snooker, has he? And has he got it? Not quite. He's going to be a little bit disappointed with that, but we need to make sure he hits it at this exact pace. No, it's hit the blue. And don't pot it, don't pot it. Oh, God. Just when you think the bleeding frame's over. We need to hit it at exactly 50 to get to the brown. But just when you think the frame's not at... What's he done there? Why has he let us play on from there?
Graham Dot 5.
Why on earth has Graham... I mean, Graham Dot could have took out all those 4 balls. I don't know if I'm missing something, but we took the brown. I don't know. I just can't believe he's let us play on there. That's baffling.
The door on his opponent in this frame.
That is just baffling. Really is. Very strange. Very, very strange. But we'll take it. Again, it's a bit of a miscalculation from Dot. I obviously didn't think it went. Or he thought, well, you know, he might make another mistake. But he's still playing on here. And he's very nearly got to the blue. But where's the cue ball again? Goodness me. No, not this time. We'll try and get a very fine cut on this, but I don't really see the necessity unless we make a mistake. But that's a lovely pot. No, no, no. I think I fell into the Graham Dot trap. Stop! No, we're just about okay, I think. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not! Oh, my God.
No consequence.
Foul. Graham Dot.
We can't secure this frame for the love of God. Oh, my God. You know what? We want to secure this frame. Jesus Christ. Can we? No, of course we can't.
Looking to snooker his opponent behind
Bloody hell. Well, I knew we weren't going to get that pot. I can't believe that. We've practically secured this frame 3 times and then single-handedly lost it for our own stupidity.
He'll be playing safe here.
I mean, to be fair, if he wins this frame still, that would be amazing. But, dearie me, we're not making this an easy one for ourselves, are we?
Brilliantly played.
Where's the cue ball on this occasion? But the blue's there! What a pot that was. Right, let's pot the pink now. Just to confirm, we are 24 points ahead, right? We pot the pink. And that is definitely the frame. We can't even pot the pink, but it won't matter. It won't matter. Goodness me, I hope we're not like this in a decider. But, oh my goodness me, what a bizarre frame that was. We practically won it 4 times, but in the end, justice is served, and we have won the second frame.
That's a 2-frame lead now.
Not going to get ahead of myself. Really not going to get ahead of myself, because I've done that too many times on previous occasions. And there have been previous occasions where we've been 2-0 up, 2-1 up, etc. And we've lost 3-2. So I'm not going to get ahead of myself by any stretch of the imagination. Can you guys see a triangle on the left-hand cushion as I look at it? Was it at my television? Kind of like in the middle, by the middle pocket. Interesting one. Tried to play a safety on that red. How has it turned out? Decently, to be fair to him. To Dort. I think it might be the old classic play up to the reds here.
You'll
I have to
be careful
say.
with the pace of this shot.
Don't want to get this wrong and hit the pink. Ooh, probably a percentage too hard, but I don't think it should matter. No. Ooh, hang on. He could... No, he can't get to that red. It's fine.
Not overhitting this.
Oh, wow. Very inventive. Not touching ball, though, so...
This safety would be
Again,
a test
we
of
can
skills.
play the same shot. Re-rack, ref!
Playing a safety shot here.
Oh, well, he's gone a little bit more aggressive there. And has it worked in his favour? Now I'm thinking... Oh, well. We're 2-0 up. I know I've said this many times before and then we've gone and lost because of this attitude. But we're 2-0 up. Let's just try and go for this pot. Ooh, dear, that was tricky. Not quite working out there. But where's this cue ball? Again, it's the classic. A few % harder and we would have been banging for a snooker.
Could have played it better.
But oh well. Again, I don't see Graham clearing up from here unless he, you know, makes a good break. Of course, that sounds really ridiculous. Now, what I did... Well, there you go. What I meant is that I don't see him making a big break with the current table. I don't worry, I know that you have to kind of have a big break to clear up. You know, that's kind of the point of clearing up. Dear me, that was a clanger, that was. That was John Virgo levels of nonsense. We can laugh because we're 2 frames up.
1.
If we were 2 frames down, I'd be bitter at this point. But could no. Yeah, okay. We'll say this once and then not again. Could this be the winning frame? Could we have a whitewash over Dotty? That would be quite a statement to make, wouldn't it?
6.
Really not brought his A game today as Graham Dot so far.
This should be pretty
Have I been
straightforward.
too harsh? Have we been good? You know, have we been too good for Graham Dot? Let me know down in the comments. I'll be interested.
7.
Because I often think I'm too harsh on myself when it comes to my snooker. And to beat Graham Dot, again, we're talking about victory again. That could be a disaster. To beat Graham Dot by any score, again, this could still be 3-2 to us. See, I'm trying to completely block any thought of winning. I mean, to be fair, we're not exactly in the best position here. We should have thought that before moving this red. You know what it's time for, don't you? Safety! Or a shot to nothing. Go on, go on, go on. Lovely, that'll do. That will do.
13.
But as I was... If we do manage to beat Graham Dot, the green won't go here, will it? No. No. Bit of an oversight that was. Could be end of break. That was a brown now, I was getting excited. Yeah, it could be end of break, or we could just go for this red, this blue, but it's not risky at all, is it? No. It's a big risk, this is, because if we miss this and then, you know, Graham Dot's right in.
And he's taking this on.
But we were never going to miss it, were we? Of course not.
Brilliant shot.
What a cracker. But position, once again, not fantastic. I mean, luckily there's a way through to the middle pocket, but that's only through a bit of luck. A stroke of luck.
He's going for the left centre here.
Good pot.
That's a good split. He's got a real chance here.
19.
We can take the black here. But as I keep saying, what I'm trying to allude to, and I keep getting interrupted, if we can beat Graham Dot by any score, I think that's a big achievement in our game. And I'll be immensely happy with that and proud. Because beating Graham Dot by any score is just, it's no mean feat, is it, at the end of the day? Graham Dot is a very good player. But that's a good start, good stuff. Now we can either take the black or the pink here, and I think I will take the pink. Just for that security, really.
He's taking this on.
Of making sure that it's a bit of an easier pot. You know what's happening.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
Apparently, position's very good.
33.
Ooh, that was lucky, wasn't it? I was thinking, I thought, well, what position have we got, Dave? Dave, what position have we got? God. Good pot. Had to hit that one quite hard because I wanted to get out of that area. But goodness me, could we be on the black here? No, we're not really. Pink's on, brown. Yeah, it's got to be pink, hasn't it? You've got to be in it to win it, really, with these things. Yeah. If we take the pink, be a good
half a chance.
way to get into this. And there we go, the pink's there. Maybe a little bit hard, but the reds are well split now. There's a few options available. Although there's a bit of a crowd by that right corner pocket. So you can't really get through it at the moment. But luckily there's always one other option available. And that's this red. Good pot. Tap that red on the way through. That's not too bad.
41.
Again, there's the option of consulting bulk or just going for the black. I didn't realise how nicely that black went. I'm trying this a little bit harder though, just to try and screw back and see if we've got a sniff of anything. Maybe too hard there, we screwed back, but this might not be bad on this red that the cue ball's closest to. I'll be honest, I'm not really considering position too much. So whether we're just getting lucky or whether I've just learned how to play the game, that would be good, wouldn't it, to try and play snooker, learning to play the game. You know,
Well, an excellent pot.
that would be a bit of a novelty.
Great technique, superb cueing.
Now, it becomes a little bit of a problem for position here. But let's see how we get on. Let's focus on potting the pink. Our second 50 break of this game. I think that's something to be celebrated.
Nicely positioned for the red.
55.
Yeah, we're well in position for a red, so that's good. And this takes the break on to 56. Now, we're not really showing much finesse, I must admit, but we are getting a little bit lucky on still being on this pink, so I'll take that. And it's only a few balls, and we'll have whitewashed grey and dot. We can seriously talk about
52.
it being 3-0 to us. But this is going to be the biggest opposition, I would say, to that. This could be a pivotal pot.
This red required.
Yeah, as you can see, this red required, and it's there!
She's there.
Well, we'll take the pink to try and secure this. But can we beat the 81 break? I mean, there's no pressure. Of course not. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. Can we beat the 81 break that we set in episode 4?
69.
69 is the break at the moment. The game's done, apart from any bonkers comedy of errors.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
But goodness me, we like the pink today, don't we? We really do. And that's another pink. And we're well in position for a red. Either red, really.
76.
So, 76 is the break. Oh, goodness me, I'm feeling a little bit nervous about this pot. 'Cause if this goes, we can better our best break by potting a colour. Ooh, it's there. And what do we like on the black? It's okay.
77.
Can we take a black and better our best break? Problem is, this really limits position, depending on how we get on, I suppose, positionally. But where are we going to be? Is the black going to drop? It is! And we have finally bettered our best break from
84.
episode 4. But unfortunately, there's no red on. Kind of guessed that from the start, so just try a fancy double. It's not going to happen, is it? You know, I hope there for a second. But no, it's not going to be. That's end of break. But it's our best break so far. And I think you can all agree
Neil
that
Robertson.
the dismantling of Graham Dot here has been by far our best performance in this career mode. What a confidence builder that is. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a confidence. In fact, I'm going to take a picture of this. Because, genuinely, I think I am... I'm quite proud of that. I really am. Yeah, it's by far our best result so far. I think against the player, it's a good achievement. And we are into the last 16 of the World Snooker International Championship. Could beating Graham Dot here be a sign? I don't know. But we can't, you know, we've got to stay grounded. It's going to be an equally tough game now in the last 16, I can guarantee. It'll be Ronnie now, you watch. And if it's Bing Tao, goodness me. We all know what the record is against Bing Tao. Okay. Interesting. So round 3, it'll be Saturday's episode now, will be against Jack Lazowski, the rank number 15. Yeah, I can take that. Again, probably a big challenge, but after beating Graham Dot, a challenge that I am quite comfortable in. But as you can see, that highest break now, 84. Definitely increasing our career earnings by earning another 13 grand there. Of course, if we earn some decent money out of this event, it will help to get back up to the likes of Kyron Wilson. But it seems this event is one of the ones that gives more prize money away. So, well, this looks very well poised. A match against Jack Lazowski, the best of 5 frames. A player we haven't played yet. The highest we've played is Kyron Wilson. We've also played against Sean Murphy. But Jack Lazowski, one we haven't played against yet. So, maybe, who knows, playing against Jack Lazowski, perhaps we can get lucky. You know, on a good day we can beat Jack Lazowski. Equally, if Jack Lazowski really turns up, he could batter us 3-0 as well. But I am tremendously happy with that episode. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I've been TIJ Gaming, and until the next time on Saturday, thank you very much for your support. Again, this series seems to be growing. Views seems to be growing by the day. It's absolutely fantastic, and thank you to all those of you that are new. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye for now.